Watch, I'm going live now. Tell me if you see me quickly and I'll shut it off. I'm live now. This is just a test of the Brad Show Live YouTube channel to make sure that I don't screw it up on Monday. You see me?
Sure, I get it.
Yeah, you see, now I did it. Cindy Albert saying is hello to me. I screwed up. That's what I did wrong. I'm such a dummy, Cindy Albert. Sexy Shan Myers, how are you? All these people are saying hello to me now. I better do, Jill, I think what I'll do is I'll just answer immigration questions here for 15 minutes because we just did our show on Facebook and I screwed up the YouTube. So maybe we'll just give a special YouTube one and you can tell Pizza and you can tell Pizza just let Facebook know that I'm just going live on YouTube now.
Got it.
All right. Okay. Goodbye, Jill. Let me say hello to the squad on YouTube now. All right. So, hey, guys, how are you? It's Brad. I screwed up. I just did my show on Facebook, and I realized I did not hit the correct buttons on YouTube to get YouTube going. So I missed everybody on Facebook. We just literally spent an hour, doing the show on Facebook. So I will spend 15 minutes. This will be a real pop-up. I'll just spend 15, 20 minutes saying hello to everybody, saying hello to squad, and try to answer as many questions as I can very quickly. Cindy Albert, hi, how are you? Sexy Shan Myers saying, hey, what's going on? Bax Young, boy, Facebook is going to be very, very upset now that I just shut off Facebook and boom, we're on YouTube. They're going to be angry at me. Don't tell them. Shh. So Pauline Lodge saying, hello, Brad. Rock J. Roberts saying, yo, what's up? Ken Kibbett saying, hi, Brad, how are you? Mr. A. Shaker saying, squad up, y'all. Brooke Brown saying, hello. Nalji Danishar saying, hi, I'm a green card holder living in New York. My husband's case is at the National Visa Center for Visa Processing. When should I file the I-45 when my husband is overseas? No, you can't file an I-45 when your husband is overseas. You have to finish processing him. So if you need help, if you're asking me that the case is at the National Visa Center about an I-45, I'll tell you what you need. You need a good lawyer. So give me a call at 1-800-529-5465. G3 My says, hi, Brad, how are you? Quick question. Is there a new form for the I-360? Not that I'm aware of. No, there's not. Gene, maybe there's a new updated form, but the forms haven't changed. G3 Me says, hi, Brad, how are you? Quick question. Okay, I asked that. Gene Webb, squad up, hi, Brad. Are biometrics on hold until the COVID-19 is over? The answer is yes. Ebenezer Obang saying, hey, Brad, let's get a thumbs up. Okay, thumbs up. Thank you very much. Let's give Brad a thumbs up, everybody. That would be very nice of you. Tanisha Thomas saying, my time to say hello to Brad. Oh, sexy Brad. Well, thank you very much. Jay Stewart, can a green card holder become a police officer in America? I think it depends on that particular law enforcement force that you're applying for. I don't think there's a law that says in the United States you can't become a police officer. That would be a local law that they would have to determine that. Mr. A. Shaker, should we bring a second affidavit to appoint a joint sponsor to the interview if we have used up most of the cash we used as an asset in our original? Our case is ready to be scheduled. It's not really so much how much cash you have on hand. It's more what's more important is the is what's on your affidavit of support. So as long as your affidavit of support is okay, then doesn't matter about it's the income on the tax return that matters, not the cash on hand. Chanel Pathick, I have a misdemeanor battery in California. Jail, no jail time, community service. Yes, it was done. The maximum sentence was 6 months, no other offense, 2-year probation. Should I travel anytime in the 2 years? How much discretion is used while granting a visa? If it's a misdemeanor battery and the maximum jail time was 6 months and you didn't go into jail and that's your only offense ever, that would be considered a petty offense, and you should be allowed back in. But I would have a consultation with me first before you travel. And let me take a look at that disposition and the law in which you were found guilty of. Sophia Omastone saying, hello, Brad. Thank you for all you do and you're doing. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Danabi Diol, hi, Brad. Can I apply for my citizenship outside the United States? No, you cannot. Jerry Stewart, how does the USCIS validate a marriage? Do you live together and do you have a financial relationship? That's how they validate it. Brit Itsibi, my friend was sent a letter of intent to deny because they couldn't verify his divorce certificate from Nigeria. How can he correct this? Is there hope? If he was legally divorced in Nigeria, there's hope. If he was not legally divorced in Nigeria, then he would need to get divorced and then remarry again. One or the other. Hello, 29 Super C. Prince C. Thalpia. The I-130 is approved, and I paid the National Visa Center fees and submitted my documentation. Due to the COVID, I can't go back to India for an interview. Can I do adjustment of status after the National Visa Center has already received my documents? If you're eligible to adjust, yes, but there's no new law because of COVID that you can adjust here. But if you are qualified, yes, you should. Jerry Stewart, what does the USCIS use to know if a marriage is real or fake? Do you live together? Do you have a financial relationship together? They interview you and they look at your documents. That's how they determine it. How are you? Back it up, Ricky. Ebenezer Obeng, hey, Brad, my spouse makes $30,000 US a year. We have no kids. Do we have to file an affidavit of support, or do we need someone else to file for that for us? Yes, you have to file an affidavit of support, but $30,000 should be enough. You don't need a second one. Leslie Benoit, I have a VAWA and an adjustment status pending. Can I divorce my wife while my VAWA is pending? Yes, you can. Naji Danashar, who files the form I-130 and I-45 together? Who can file the I-130 and I-45 together? Someone who's married to a U.S. citizen, an immediate relative. So someone who's married to a U.S. citizen, somebody who is the child under 21 of a U.S. citizen, or a parent over the age of a parent with a son or daughter over the age of 21 filing for them. Tanisha Thomas, the NVC asked my husband for proof of employment, even though he submitted tax returns and tax transcripts. Why is that? Because you have to give a job letter. That's why. That's the law. Sophia Boutique, hi, Brad. My daughter, 19 years old, has a 2-year green card. Can I sign for her to remove her conditions? I have a 10-year green card. No, she's 19. She has to file for it. God's Property. Hi, Uncle Brad. My case is at the National Visa Center stage now. Is there any possibility that my document will be processed, or they're closed due to the pandemic? No, they're working. They're working. You just won't get an interview at the U.S. Embassy. Jerry Stewart. My wife of 3 years now lives in America. We have a house here in Jamaica, and we have 2 children together. We, however, don't have a bank account together, but we share a mortgage. Mazel tov. You want to know if that's enough to pass an interview? I don't know. Are you in a bona fide marriage? That's what's the most important thing. We'll figure it out. Pricey Thapalia. You mean by qualified is in a valid status in USA, right? I don't know what he's referring to. Nod Smiley. Hi, Brad Squad. Please, everyone, take this COVID-19 seriously. I lost my children's grandmother and 2 more friends tested positive. Thank you, Uncle Brad, for the service and comfort you provide us. I'm very sorry to hear that. My condolences to you. And yes, I agree with you. Take it very, very seriously. Unfortunately, it seems like we're all going to know somebody who has lost somebody by the time this is over. But you can never, you know, there's nothing you can say. And unfortunately, it's very sad what's going on. Island Girl Jammy. Hey, Brad, how are you? Hope you're staying safe. My question is, a friend of mine received a prima facie. What's the next step for immigration? Wait for an interview, which will take a while. Vilu Akanufu. Hi, Brad, please help. I have a friend who was arrested for shoplifting back in 1993, and he got his green card in 1998. Will it be a problem for him to file for citizenship now? Anytime you've been arrested for any reason, it's a problem. You should give me a call. She Loved Joseph. My question is, my best friend's married a U.S. citizen who is now retired, but he is on food stamps and Medicaid. Does this affect her when she sends her paperwork in? Absolutely. You can't be filed for a spouse who's on food stamps and Medicaid. That's automatic denial right now under Donald Trump. Kojo Styles. Hey, Brad, if your interview does not take you any photos or passports or EAD card after the interview, but said your case will be another further review, what does that hold for me and my spouse? It sounds like they didn't believe it was a bona fide marriage, and you may get another interview. Kathleen Barrett. Hi, Brad. How are you? Thanks for what you're doing, Brad. I have a felony of a grand theft 7 years ago. I want to know If I can file for citizenship, I got 5 years probation, finished in 2018. Well, it's not an aggravated felony, but you need 5 years good moral character. So that wouldn't be over till 2023. And I would not be filing anything until you come see me with that disposition. I got to know more, but minimally 2023. Back it up, Ricky. All is well. Good to know. I'm happy. Ronnie Goose, what is the legal process? If embassy is closed, it means passports with issued status will also be stuck. Host country employees do dispatch passports. I don't understand what you're asking me, but yes, the embassy is closed. You're not going to get a passport. That I can tell you. Gottfried Gabecker. Hi, Brad. Asking for a friend. He's going through emotional abuse. Can he file VAWA at the same time staying with his abusive wife? I guess theoretically you can, but why would you want to stay with an abusive wife if you're filing a VAWA case? AJ, can a petitioner who filed for a person for a green card cancel their support? No, not after the person gets their green card. You can't cancel it. You're in it for life until they become a citizen, or if they've had a green card for 10 years. Tanisha Thomas, the National Visa Center asked for proof of employment, and we submitted the last 2 months worth of pay slips. So you think that will be enough? I don't know. I need to see your whole file. I wouldn't be able to tell you. So does he get a work? I don't know. Jacobson Francis, if my CR1 lingers for whatever reason and my marriage is past 2 years during the delay process, will the embassy address my case as an IR1? Yes, they will. Jerry Stewart wants to know, could getting a speeding ticket affect me being petitioned for a green card? Doubtful. It's doubtful. You can be a bad driver and be able to get your green card. Jacobson Francis, if my CR1, I answered that. Brooke Brown, can petitioner process and pay online fees for beneficiaries' DS-160 visa application? Yeah, you can. The beneficiary can do that. Amika Anthony, hello, Brad. I was scheduled for an interview before the COVID-19 and USCIS canceled. What do you think will happen? I think they'll reschedule it at another time. Now, guys, Ronnie Goose, my passport shows issued at CEAC, but due to Corona, embassy is closed. My passport will be with embassy or courier. You're asking me where your passport is? I guess you're not going to get your passport back until the embassy reopens. So apparently you're talking about you've applied for an immigrant visa. Nobody's going to send you a courier passport back. You've got to wait for this coronavirus to be over. Cuthbert Chukawumika, my VAWA case was approved on the 3rd of March and I got a work permit. When will I be called for an interview, or I just received my green card without an interview? You will get an interview. I don't know when. I don't have a crystal ball, and I don't have my magic 8-ball with me, but it'll eventually happen. AJ, how long does the person have to send in a divorce decree to USCIS after the I-751 is filed based on a bona fide marriage waiver? They're going to send you a letter and give you about 90 days, but hopefully you'll get divorced as quickly as possible. Jacobson Francis, if my CR1, I answered that. Mohammed Seklo, street fights, knockouts. Could I come back on an F4 theft? I got deported in 2019 to Somalia. I would need to review all of your records. I do not know. Jacobson Francis, if my CR1, I've answered that. If my CR1 lingers for more than 2 years, yes, you're going to be an IR. Nina Mangoa, can a permanent resident marry an undocumented partner and sponsor them for a work permit? They can't sponsor them for a work permit, but they can start the process of getting them a green card. Fox Racing, hey, what's going on? And Island Girl Jammy, this will be my last question because I just did an hour on Facebook. I apologize, YouTube. I screwed up the YouTube feed. So we already did our Brad Show pop-up, but I just went on to make sure that it was working, and now everyone came on and started asking questions. So this will be my last question. Island Girl Jammy, will the prima facie affect citizenship if he takes the public benefits? I don't know which public benefits you're talking about. If you're talking about the stimulus, no. But if you're talking about need-based government benefits, yes. And with that, guys, it's going to be a short for me today because I just did it over an hour on Facebook. I screwed up the duplicate feed. I'm doing it at home. We will be back on Monday. I wish everybody a happy Easter. My office is open, so if you do have questions, you can call my office right now and schedule an appointment to come see me or talk to me on the phone from wherever you are in the United States or in the world. And that telephone number is 1-800-529-5465. That's 1-800-LAW-LINK, 1-800-529-5465. You can call my office right now, 1-800-529-5465. And by the way, 29 Super C with the comment of the day, Uncle Brad, you are the best immigration lawyer. You really give sound advice. I appreciate that. Thank you. 1-800-529-5465. I do not go out. I am not going out. I am waiting inside. 1-800-529-5465. That's the number to call me, 1-800-529-5465. Prior successful results do not guarantee a similar outcome. Please be safe. Have a happy Easter, everybody, and I will see you all on Monday. And we're going to end the stream.